Leave perfectionism alone, retire it, and step into the wonderful world of imperfection. The more perfect you want something, the longer it's going to take to create it. That goes for music, that goes for movies, that goes for relationships and life and friendships. Nothing is perfect in life, which means the more you try to pursue perfectionism, the longer it's going to take for you to finish anything. And this is just a revelation I'm having here as I'm talking right now. Perfectionism sucks. Don't do it. If you do it, it's a trap. You'll get sucked in and you will not be able to escape. I'm speaking from personal experience. This is the reason why I don't drop as many songs as I used to back in the day. I used to drop 20-track albums, at least one per year. I used to drop multiple singles and mixtapes per year. Multiple. And now, because I've become this perfectionist, I drop maybe 3 songs a year. That's horrible. Perfectionism sucks. And I don't care who you are, I don't care what you say, I don't care what your argument is. Perfection doesn't exist on earth. So it's because it doesn't exist, it makes it incredibly hard to be satisfied when you're making your music, when you're trying to dial in the perfect mix. The perfect mix doesn't exist. The perfect sounds do not exist. The perfect computer setup for music production or anything does not exist. There's no perfect anything in our universe. Nothing. But I hope that you guys see in everything I'm talking about right now, just how debilitating perfectionism can be. You end up not dropping music for years. You end up not growing for years because you're trying so hard to make something work and you don't have time to learn other things, to grow in other areas of your life because you're so hyper-focused on trying to perfect this one thing. Meanwhile, all these other aspects of your life are just falling into shambles, or they're going down the tubes and they need to be updated, but they're not being cared for because you're too busy perfecting one thing. Don't fall in, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Even down to, if you guys want to start YouTube channels or social media period to post your stuff, to get your word out there about your music. Most people think that their setup needs to be perfect. I need to have a 4K camera. I need to have a cinema camera. I need to have a studio and all these lights. You don't. I'm over it. I'm over trying to live up to a standard that is not realistic, ever. It's never going to be realistic to be perfect. I tie so much of my self-worth. Oh, this is honesty hour, okay? I tie so much of my self-worth to the value that I can give you guys, the information that I can give you guys in these videos. I tie so much of my value to the world and as a person, as a human being, to the work I do for clients, filming music videos or mixing and mastering things, even my own YouTube channel and the videos I post. And the problem with this is I start to lose a sense, if I ever had a sense of myself, I start to lose the sense of myself because instead of me just doing what I want to do as a person, as a creative, as a musician on this platform, I am now trying to satisfy every other person who is not named Legend. Everybody else. I'm trying to satisfy the robot gods that are going to dictate how my video shows up to the rest of you guys. I want to be who I am, and I'm getting in the way of myself because of my perfectionism, because I want everything to be exactly as it should be. Nobody knows that. There's no set way to do this stuff. There are recommended ways to make music. There are recommended ways to mix and master and do. I've already talked about all this. Where I'm at now is not really in a teaching mood. I'm not trying to teach. If I'm being totally honest, I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm not in the mood to teach anymore. I want to show you the stuff that I learn when I learn it. But I need to learn, I need to learn first. More stuff, because I'm not necessarily, I haven't told you everything that I do in my workflow and every way that I make music, but I feel myself running thin in the information that I can give you because I feel like I'm repeating the same stuff using the same plugins, and I've already talked about that as well. Today, I filmed a video. Another thing that producing for artists one-on-one, another thing that producing custom beats for artists another benefit to producing custom beats, bro, shut up. Another perk to producing custom beats for artists, another perk for producing custom beats for artists is the fact that they can go out and I thought to myself, are people gonna actually enjoy this? Are they gonna get value out of this? Oh my gosh, they're not gonna get value out of this. Oh my gosh, I need to film something else that gives more value, that gives more insight, that gives more something that they can take home and learn from. Or else I'm just gonna be seen as somebody who's worthless. That's what goes on in my brain. Maybe through me discussing all this stuff, you guys can see that perfectionism needs to be eradicated from planet Earth. It needs to be sucked up into space and blasted all the way to Mars, never to be seen again, except by Elon Musk, who he can go ahead and stay out there in Mars for all I care at this point, because he ruined my favorite platform on Earth. RIP to Twitter. Why do I have to obsess about other people enjoying what I do? Like, obviously I have an audience. That's the only way to make money on here, is other people enjoy what you do so they come back and watch more. Or other people enjoy what music you make so they come back and listen to more. But the trap about this is we get so caught up in what other people want. Once we get that audience and it's gotten to what it is now, I became so scared to post things that people would not like, and it would stifle my growth. And as a result, I stopped uploading, and it still stifled my growth. It's just the fact that I see myself slowing down because I am trapping myself behind this veil of perfection that shouldn't be there, because no human is perfect. Instead of continually subjecting myself to this trap of perfection, I'm gonna make the choice to just step on out and do what I wanna do. It is f***ing scary because I don't know how it's gonna be accepted, and if it's gonna work, and if I'm gonna dig a further hole for myself. But all I know is that if I stay the way that I am right now, the hole's gonna dig itself anyway. Maybe too many of us are focused on being perfect in this imperfect world, and we need to revert back to a more childlike innocence, where we just do things because it's fun, because we enjoy it. We do things because we personally find it fulfilling. Otherwise, you're creating this environment, this audience around you of people who want you for one thing because they think that that's who you are, because that's all you've shown to them, when really you may be enjoying all this stuff over here, but you felt like the robot, the algorithm, the audience wanted this stuff, so you just kept making this stuff. And you lose a sense of who you really are, you know? That's where I'm at, okay? I can't speak for any of you guys. After so long, I think it's visible that I want to do more. I want to be natural. I don't want to force feed people content that I don't want to make. I want to just make stuff, and you know what? If I keep doing the same thing, there's never going to be a different result because I'm doing the same thing. You can't expect new results with the old ways of thinking, or new results with the old ways of doing things. What kind of sense does that make? If you don't get anything else from this particular video, leave perfectionism alone. Retire it. It's done. It's over. We're past that, okay? And step into the wonderful world of imperfection. Part of this struggle comes from that mental health aspect where I'm anxious. I'm very anxious about pleasing people and making sure other people are satisfied with the things that I share and what I show, and making sure that they get value from me, and the struggle with my self-worth and things like that. Like, it's a roller coaster, and I want to get off. I want to get off the roller coaster. I love roller coasters, but I'm ready to get off of this one. I guess whatever it is you do, keep this in your mind going forward. All my musicians, all my songwriters, all my singers, start with pleasing yourself and then expand out. Actually, don't even do it. Just please yourself. Make what you want to make. You know? Starting December 1st, I am going to do Vlogmas, where I post a video every single day from December 1st to December 25th. I'm laughing because I have not been able to post even more than one video every 2 weeks for the last 6 months. So I don't know how I'm gonna post every day, but I'm gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be just stuff that I wanna do. I'm gonna make music. I'm not gonna sit here and try and talk and bro, I'm in my head right now, I'm already panicking. I'm already thinking like, what's gonna be the titles of all these videos? Are people gonna wanna click on these titles? Are the thumbnails gonna be clickable? Are the descriptions gonna be good SEO optimization? Are you gonna put this in a playlist that you don't have invented yet? I'm already kind of thinking, you see how stressful this is? Reel it back. Stay in the present moment. Be mindful, Lorenzo. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're getting anxious. This is a clear and present danger. This is me. This is the way that I think every single day. But now you're seeing it in the flesh, and I just never feel comfortable. And you can tell by the way that I'm fidgeting with my hands. I'm hyper aware now, and I should probably end this video because I don't want to be too perfect and have a perfect ending. Bye.